If you'd like to be our next guest on Enta Asks, just click the link below.
Hope you enjoy the episode.
Hi, this is another episode of Enta Asks. I'm Katelyn Bullock.
And I'm Adam Kolozetti.
We're the founders of Enta Solutions, and today we have with us Gord McIntosh, and he is the owner of Adoil. So we're going to find out all about what Adoil is and why we need to do it. But and from what I understand, Gordon, we're talking about wellhead containment. Is that correct?
Yeah, primarily wellhead containment. It also includes products that keeps the oil either inside the well or captures the oil out after it leaves the well to stop it from. Sorry?
That's an important thing.
Yeah, better in the well or not on the ground is the point, right?
Absolutely.
Right. And in Alberta, we're very proud of our environmental friendly oil, right? And the fact that we are very regulated and that we do take a lot of care of the resources that we have. So, Gord, what's the story? How did you come about to be the president and owner of Adoil?
Well, basically the previous owner approached me in around the end of last year and said, would you like to buy the company? I originally met the owner 25 or so years ago. I liked his product, and be honest with you, I thought it should be on every well everywhere, and I thought it was a no-brainer. So when it was offered up to me, the numbers were okay. The oil patch was in trouble, but I felt we could do something with it. But the baseline was I liked the product. And so after buying the product, being a bright boy, I bought it just before COVID and felt the crash. And although I did anticipate having to put money into the company to maintain it while I rebuilt its brand, the problem was by the middle of the year, I was kind of really doubting my decision. And I met a guy by the name of Chris Miko, I knew him from a long time ago, and he'd been in the patch forever. And I hadn't talked to him for a long time. And he said to me, so you bought Adoil. I like its products. I put them on every one of my wells. It's a no-brainer. And the feedback that for me was the point where I realized this was the right company for me. It was the right product. It was the right environmental product for the market, right decision to do this, and started turning it around. And we've been working on it ever since.
That's amazing. I think everybody felt that pressure and everything. I mean, the economy was hard to begin with, and then COVID just added to it. But the fact that, having somebody reinforce it, that it's a no-brainer. But tell me why it's a no-brainer. Like, why is it important to you?
Well, it's the nature of wellheads. What it's designed for is wellheads equipped with pump jacks, and wells equipped with pump jacks have polish rods that come through a packing in top of the wellhead, the stuffing box packing through the top of the wellhead. And that packing is designed to leak a little bit. And the reason it's designed to leak is it wants to lubricate the polish rod. So the polish rod moves up and down, and a little bit of oil coats the rod, and it's fine. Now, where the problem comes in is when you get sand embedment, you get corrosion, you get damage from heat, or simply the packing wears out, or a combination of all of the above. That packing will start to leak more than it should. And as it leaks more than it should, it flows down from the top of the wellhead and stains the ground. And the bigger the leak, the bigger the stain, and to the point where it fails and it starts spraying oil in larger areas. And that oil ends up, it's an environmental damage to the environment. And what ends up happening is not just the oil, but you also get salt water, and salt water, of course, is more damaging than oil. Oil is biodegradable, salt water is not. And so that basically sterilizes the soil around the wellhead. And the only way you can do anything about it is to dig up that soil and take it away. So environmentally, it's not a good idea. The unfortunate nature is it's the nature of the business. So the product I have basically sits around the top of the wellhead. It contains a stuffing box. And if there is a leak, it's containing the leak. And it's equipped with a level switch so it can notify the operator that he has an issue so he can go out and deal with it. So it's not only that it contains a leak, but it also allows proactive planning for changing out the polish rod, changing out the stuffing, the packing in the stuffing box, draining the reservoir. even to the point where, like, when I say it informs the operator, that's through the SCADA system. Also, you can connect it to the Presco switch that shuts down the pump jack. In other words, it's something you know it's going to happen, but it's like having an operator there 24/7, make sure it never gets out of control and hits the ground. And in my mind, it's a no-brainer. It really is.
So do you have like a picture of one, or can you show us one?
Well, I brought one.
Yeah.
One of our large units. And you can see, back up a bit. You can see it. It's simply an aluminum base. Yeah. It's hinged. It sits around your stuffing box. That's where the stuffing box sits, with an adapter plate. This is actually one of our large units for our larger stuffing boxes. It's on an easy clip on the side. You simply clip open, slap it around the wellhead, you're done.
Right.
On top of this, you have a plastic cover that's clear, obviously, that allows you to look in and see if there's any issue. It contains any more aggressive spills or it's spraying out. The polish rod fits through here. We have a cap on the top to stop from water from getting in there from rainwater. It's very user-friendly and robust and designed such, right?
Right. That's.
So is it hard to install, or they're like?
When we send it to you, it's all ready to go. It's got the adapter plates on it. You literally put it around the well and clip it, you're done. Sorry, clip it, put the top on, you're done.
Right.
It's literally that quick. We're talking 10 minutes. No tools, nothing.
Oh, man.
So the operators must really love that then.
Well, the previous owner actually designed it that way. He wanted it something that an operator would find user-friendly, that it wouldn't be intimidating, that he wouldn't be fumbling around with tools in the middle of the winter in the cold and the mud and whatnot. It was something that when you work on your wellhead, you can remove it, put it aside, and not have to worry about it, as opposed to, have to basically dismantling and every time you want it to do anything with the wellhead. The top is clear, it's plastic, it's designed for visualization so you can see what you're up against. It's not, it's dead simple.
I hope you enjoyed that episode as much as we did. So remember, if you know somebody who should be our guest on our next show, just click the link below.
Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe so that you'll never miss an episode.